Once again, it's on. Hood Tales with Conehead. Coming to you live and direct on my YouTube channel, Hood Tales with Conehead. You want to get my latest updates, my latest, videos. When I post, hit the subscribe button, like, select all, and notifications will come across your phone or the smart devices, I guess. Just coming to y'all today. I was supposed to do an episode yesterday. I had a little legal situation going on due to family court, but worked out in my favor. Kind of thankful. Didn't get the asshole judge or the puss ass Department of Revenue attorney and shit like that. So, it was kind of a blessing. I was on Zoom and it was kind of funny because like when they called my case, it was more like, I guess the shit was like, oh, it's just back pay. It's not, current or nothing like that. And I'm like kind of irritated and aggravated at the fact that I actually had to even be on Zoom yesterday. But, the judge was cool. Judge Walton was pretty straight. I had her back in 2016 for a similar situation with my oldest daughter. I was on there for my oldest son, and the circumstances and the situation that we are at now, like I have no communication with my children, my older kids, I would say. Had a very strong relationship in the beginning with both of them, and due to the little legal situation that happened almost going on 6 years ago, kind of deterred our relationship and kind of put a strain on it. But I raised them the best I could. I wasn't the best dad in the world. I was hustling and I was in the streets at the time, so they got a better version of me than my younger kids. So I'm gonna do my best to give them that same life and even better once all this other fabricated bullshit get over with. Just trying. I'm doing my best to work through the bullshit, and I just have to trust this process and stay the course. And no matter what, I had to keep my head to the sky, my chest out, and my 10 toes on that concrete and that pavement. Because, I know who is with me. I know whose I am, and I know who I am. I am the man that you see before you. No matter what I say, if it offends or if it, hurts because it's the truth, and oh well, I stand on everything I say. I don't want to be a person that feel like, oh, I got to cater to people's feelings and emotions, because that's not how the world is. The world don't care about you. The world don't care about your feelings. The world really don't care about your opinions or anything. But for me, I just want to be the best version I can be for me as a man, and raising children. So I just do my best to be, what was instilled in me and how I was raised. But, the judge was pretty cool with the situation and she looked out for me. I can't say. I did kind of snap a little bit. I was snapping on the attorney for the Department of Revenue, because Buddy was gonna try to tell me what I can and cannot do, even though I'm not no dumbass dude. I actually am very highly intelligent. I research every fucking thing I do. I don't want to open my mouth and sound like a fool. So I research and I look and I study things and I make sure that I go over everything. Like, it's funny that I'm sitting here and I got this packet that I went to family law a couple weeks ago to file all these motions, and then the judge had the nerve to tell me she wasn't going to even entertain my motions, because I guess she was getting upset with me. But I was like, man, I'm standing my ground. I'm not bowing down. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit y'all talking about, y'all jobs and positions, because that's all it really is titlements at the end of the day. Don't mean nothing to me, because I was told fear no one but God. So I don't fear that, crooked ass system of them people that work for that crooked ass shit, that corrupt ass system that they have in place in this country. I'm not afraid of that shit. It is what it is. But I had a friend of mine, was talking about trusting the process. They walked away from a job and they've been in this career for a couple of years now, and I'm proud of them that they decided to do, you know, that, because now it's time for them to put themselves in a position to make the money for themselves. It's nothing wrong with, working. It's nothing wrong with, clocking in on a job. That's nothing wrong with that. It really isn't. It's kind of cool, especially if it's something that you enjoy doing. But me, I came from a world of being your own boss, standing up for yourself and doing your own thing. And that's all I know. And it's hard for me to sit back and try to really entertain an idea of working for someone. Like, I put in an application a couple of days ago for the city, and due to the situation that I'm going through with family law, I was declined the job. And I did 3 apps because I had a employment position with the city last year, but due to the fact that I had a criminal case going on at the time, I was disqualified from that position. So I just wanted the benefits. I just wanted to be a city employee, get the benefits, add my children to that shit, and tell them people, hey, look, I got my kids on my insurance. Hey, I need to get a reduction on my shit. And we call it fair, you know what I'm saying? But the world has it situated and set in place for us to not win and for us to not lose, for us to lose and not win. So we have to understand that sometimes we got to make decisions, even if it's detriment. Like, you got to go for what you know. Like, I've been up all night looking at something that a project I'm working on, and I'm really like it. Like, God just give me signs, and He just confirm a lot of things that I be thinking of. We trying to, obtain. So, if you out there, y'all listening, man, go for broke for yourself. Bet on you. Love you enough to say, you know what, I'm gonna take a chance on me. I got a homeboy that's in the corporate world. He was in a running for a general manager position, and he been with these people forever, and they passed him up and went another direction. And like I told him today, I said, bro, man, it's time for you to have your own shit and do your own thing. You giving time and energy to shit that's not gonna benefit you none but give you a paycheck and keep, money in your pocket, but you're not getting what you deserve. You've been with this company 20 years and you've been giving your blood, sweat, and tears. You actually relocated, moved your family to a whole another state for a position just for you to get passed over on a bigger position. So it's like ceilings and shit when it comes to that life. If it's not yours, you really don't go no further than it allow you to go. So like I said, we got to trust the process and stay the course. Like, I'm staying my course and I'm trusting the process. Even though I'm going through a lot of shit right now, I'm dealing with a lot of bullshit, but I got to get through that bullshit to get to where I want to be in life. And my future going to be extra bright, hella bright, because that, what I'm working on, I've been checking out this cat on YouTube, and he doing his thing. He take his wife with him, and they go and they bust moves and make money together, and they, it's cool to see that shit. But, one day I'll be there. It's a lot of people praying against me. There's a lot of people counting me out. But at the end of the day, man, I stand on me. I stand on God, and I'm here, and I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna do my best to get my health right, do my best to get my mind right, my body right, get everything in line with my chi, so I can have everything that I desire. Manifest, pray, and continue to believe in God. So I just wanted to holler at y'all today and see how things is out there in YouTube world. I love y'all. Fuck with me. If you don't fuck with me, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Tell your mama eat a dick. I'm out.